Alright guys, well, it's official. I am no longer riding dirty. We are no longer in the neighborhood. We are out. I'm very, very excited. I didn't set this up. It's in the it's on the bike. We will do that at 2-angle switch back and forth kind of view thing. Definitely in the next video. I apologize, but it is official. It is illegal. The state of New Jersey says I can now ride a motorcycle. Well, thank you very much. I just kind of wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the process that I took, and what are some of your other options as far as if you don't have your motorcycle license, how you go about getting it. So the first way that you can get your motorcycle license in the state of New Jersey, I don't know about any other state. I don't live in any other state. Be sure to check your local DMV for the rules and stipulations that go along with that. But the first way in the state of New Jersey to get your motorcycle license is you go entirely through the DMV. You have to book your appointment to get a learner's permit, and there's an exam and all kinds of fees. Well, really, in every step of the way, there are fees. You would then, so after you get your permit, you follow. So if you're on the MVC page, it pretty much lists what you have to do. You get a permit, and you get a probationary license, and you take a written test, and they kind of evaluate you a little bit, and you ride for a period of time, and then you take your practical, which is the road test, and it takes a fair amount of time to get that, and every step of the way there are fees. The government loves their fees. That is not the way that I chose to go about this, because I don't like fees. I went the third-party route, and I went through a school, the New Jersey Motorcycle. I'll post their link down below. But it's a 2-day or 3-day class, depending on what school, what company you go with, and they take you through the entire process. They give you the written exam. They are, as long as it's an approved school to give those exams. Most of them are going to be MSF certified, the Motorcycle Safety Foundation. And you go through. You take the class. Usually it's on the weekends. Mine just happened to be a Thursday and a Friday, so I took off from work today. Took off from work on Thursday and Friday, went through the class. Amazing. You're going to find that most of the people in these classes are amazing people. They're good people. They have experience, a lot of insight. They have a lot of insight, a lot of good tips that kind of point you in the right direction. And then, hopefully, if all goes well, at the end of it, they give you 2 pieces of information. They give you a certificate saying that yes, you passed, and a little card saying that yes, you passed. Now the certificate goes to DMV, and they keep that, and that's kind of what gets you your license. The little card they give back to you, and depending on your insurance company, gets you a discount on insurance. If not, you can keep that in your wallet as a piece of memorabilia for the fine task that you just completed. I don't know, guys. But I did go through the class. I'll post their link and their info down below. They were just incredible. It was all former military, former service members, My instructor personally was a 25-year Marine veteran, and he did another 5 in the Army. Just a really, really good dude, really good guy. And helped me to, I flew through the thing. I did very, very well. And then the most difficult part, no matter which route you go, all DMV or separate class, is getting your appointment to get your license validated, to get the little M on your license, which I did that this morning. Yay! And as it stands now, the way everything is, you don't walk out with your license. You get a little piece of paper. It's called an interim license, and they mail you your license, so you get it in the mail. Yeah, and then if you don't already have a motorcycle, you gotta start looking for motorcycles. But it is possible, even in this COVID climate that we find ourselves in right now, to pretty much go from scratch to riding a motorcycle, because that's what I did this year. I picked this motorcycle up in, I think, March or April is when I took possession of it, and here I am. So it's totally, definitely possible. Just got to be a little bit patient. The one piece of advice that I would give you is, if you're considering it, like, if at any stretch you think like you may want to do that, start looking for appointments and classes now, because they fill up so quickly, guys. Like, I started looking in February for class dates and looking up information, and here it is, July, and so it took me that long, well, to get the bike and everything else. But it is possible you too can own a beautiful iron steed to take you to cart your keister around wherever you need to go. But yeah, it is possible. You just gotta have a little bit of patience and just keep your eye on the prize. It can get a little daunting, trust me. There's a couple of times when I thought about kind of hanging it up until the end of the season, and I just told myself, no, this is the year. So we don't have this camera here, not to change topics so suddenly, we don't have that camera in there, but I can tell you, so I did a test run the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I'd say about a week ago, to see if a newer camera was going to solve my my vibrational issue. And the bike was low on fuel, so I decided I would just take it down to the gas station, fill it up, and come back and record the whole ride with the image stabilization turned on and all that nonsense. And I was floored. I'm not totally surprised. It wasn't unexpected, because I was using a GoPro Hero 3. I mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but the vibration was awful. There was no image stabilization of any kind, and it just looked like a Jello mold on a on a paint shaker. It was awful. But this footage was rock solid. I did take a little bit of video on the ride out to my local motorcycle dealer, and I haven't seen that. Up to this moment, I still have not seen that footage, but I have no doubt that it's going to be great. The difference is we are at highway speeds now. Well, not highway, but we're not on the highway. We're at almost kind of highway speed. So I'm excited to go and check that out, see how that looks. But so far, I gotta say, so guys, so far I have been really, really impressed with the DJI Osmo. It was a affordable camera. It is a solid GoPro alternative. If you don't have $500-600 to spend on the newest, latest camera, this one was like $200, and it offers mostly everything that the GoPro does. Now, their Rocksteady image stabilization is said to be a little bit better, but I don't know, about $300 worth, or $400, whatever the difference may be. But I will put a couple of minutes of clip in line in the video. I'll play some random royalty-free music because the audio is all wind and screeching. So I'll take that out for you. But I will show you the video. We'll let me stop talking here for half a second. We'll play that right now. Alright guys, well, like I said, it's amazing. It really is just amazing. I'm not completely, like I said, I'm not completely baffled as to why. I know why. Because technology gets better. That camera, the GoPro Hero 3 was very, very old. It used old technology. It was kind of at the beginning of the whole action cam thing, or kind of toward the beginning of the whole action cam thing. But the technologies are just light years better. So yeah, very excited. We're gonna have some great adventures. Not a very long ride today because the weather is, well, you can see it. I am planning to go take a ride down, a very nice ride actually, down Route 70 to, there's this little gas and go, little gum and go kind of thing, where the guy built this giant gorilla. It's like a 20-foot gorilla in the parking lot of his little gas and go, in memorial of his son who was serving and sadly paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. But the gorilla is kind of like a it's weird. It's kind of like a tourist destination. People come out, there's a whole like commemorative plaque. But that is on down Route 70 and down on 206. So I'm gonna go take that ride. I don't know, maybe Monday. It's supposed to be very, very nice on Monday. But yeah, no more riding dirty, guys. I'm very, very happy about that. There was a moment of gleeful abandon yesterday when we all found out that we passed our test. Everybody in the class, we all kind of exchanged information, exchanged socials, and it'd be kind of cool to ride with those guys again. They were all really good people, good folks. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got, guys. I kind of just really very quickly, I may not even edit it except for that one, putting that one clip in there. I may just put it up, but that's kind of all we got now for guys. Like I said, I just wanted to share this with you. It's been a while since I did a video. There's a bigger one coming, I promise you. We're going to try and do that double camera thing on the ride down to the Big Gorilla. But for now,